Good morning, America. Welcome to Street Savvy, the podcast. I'm your lovely host, Jay Works, and I'm about to give it to you this morning, baby. I want to praise God for waking us all up this morning and letting us see this blooming weather, this rain, and definitely get to hear me this morning on your podcast or on your television network or on your radio station. Whatever you listening to your podcasting on, you at the time today, baby. We got a great topic. Your topic is something that we all need to talk about, especially if you have a significant other, a spouse, girlfriend, baby mama, whatever. But before we get into the great topic, which is relationship advice, I want to spread some love. I want to show some love and understand where we at. First of all, we broadcasting YouTube TV, Facebook Live, IG Live, and TikTok, right? Please go out and subscribe and share and like if you love this young fella. If you don't, keep on doing what you do and stop by every now and then. I'm trying to get paid like everybody else on my own content, on my own behavior, on my own attitude, my own wits. Remember, here at Street Savvy, we do not try to air nobody's dirty laundry out there or in the windows or their backyard. We try to research the information we give to you and I write majority of the content, and we get busy and bring it to the people in hand who wants to see this lovely face here in this podcast, Street Savvy, the best on the East Coast. Challenge me if you could. And if anything, if you want to sponsor Street Savvy, the podcast, let me know. Come on, I welcome you. Come on, from your brand, which that's your beverage, your clothing, your car, your businesses alike, your banks. Come on and sponsor Street Savvy. Come on and talk to Jay Works, the host. I love to speak to you. But folks, let's get to it. Today is Halloween, baby. One of the craziest holidays ever invented for children, for our children. I don't like it in certain ways, in certain days, because people come out with drama and frackanacka and bullcrap and forget it's for the kids or other things involved. But I'm going to say this to the children. You out getting candy, have fun. Make sure you go out earliest to your parents and do not eat or open any candy or anything you given by the folks you knocking on doors to respectfully until your parents or somebody older oversee what you're doing. Good morning, young lady. Yes, good morning. I'm glad you joined in. Thank you. But get back to the story at hand. Trick-or-treating is for people to be treated, dress up with masks, look good, and what are your outfits in, whatever your Halloween costume is, so be it. If you dress like a Freddy or a Jason or just you with no teeth or weave or powder on your face, however you want to do it, or you want to come dress up in some PD code, clothing and apparel, please see through, or my Delt clothing and apparel, which that's for the older folks. Delt, you heard that. But just have some fun for today. And get some yummy candy. I don't eat too much candy, too much sweets. I try to stay away. I'm a heavy diabetic. Trying to be around, baby, for a lot of more trick-or-treating. And just be grateful. But folks, we are one day away from WIC, food stamps. Some say child care. Some say Medicaid. One day away of it all been tucking away. SNAP benefits. WIC with ProSoB, Infamil with iron, milk, eggs, cheese, fruits, and vegetables. Right now, 50 million Americans is facing not getting non-consensuals and things they need to have, especially nutrients for their kids, and they eat daily, weekly, monthly. Not even 24 hours. It's sad, folks. But I tell you one quick thing. Go out and make your state and federal leaders work for you. And when I say that, I mean that in wealth, with no anger, but with knowledge. They always yelling, chirping, the senators on every level, state level, federal level. I work for you. You guys are my constituents. Well, put them to test. Put them to test. Put them people to the test. Let them know. Election season, midterms is coming up. If you don't show up and show out for us by either not going to work or going to work donating your check, because let me tell you something, folks. Your state leaders and federal leaders are getting their checks. Your U.S. senators are getting their checks. Your Schumachers are getting their check. Your Cory Bookers of the world are getting their check. Jasmine Crockett's of the world are getting their check. They're getting it very well. Rachel May getting her check. But you're not getting your SNAP benefits. You're not getting WIC after tomorrow. So you can call them local office and get at your state and federal senators, local leaders, especially the ones who go to D.C. I'm telling you, folks, it's a lot that we don't understand. And today, you need to. You need to put them at risk on their work. And I'm talking about you go back and you tell them senators, and I like what Cory Booker's doing. I like what Hakeem Jeffries is doing, the Jersey and New York senators. But guess what? Nobody is working for us right now on either side of the aisle, if you're Republican or Democrat, and they haven't. Because this same legislative bill came up 4 years ago, and the Democrats voted on it. And a lot of our states got flooded by immigrants, good, the bad, and the ugly. And you know what Donald J. Trump did? He campaigned on that. He campaigned on their faults and their do's and don'ts. And he told us, I'm going to build the wall. I'm going to stop that coming over here. I'm going to make sure I put mass deportation. And he has. He has. With other bullshit too. And a lot against the black and brown community. But a lot of you guys voted for him. So guess what? That makes you a part of the problem, not a part of the solution. So what have either one done for me lately and my family and my constituents? Not jack nothing. So listen, I'm only going to give you this notion. Right now, from a guy, Jay Works, a father, a husband, an uncle, a co-worker, a businessman, a great speaker, a podcaster. Go out and make sure your local, state, and federal leaders, politicians, whatever you want to call them, work for you. Make sure they show up and show out. Either donating their check or don't go to work at all. Don't go to the Senate. Don't go to the House of Representatives. Don't say they representing you because they're not. They're representing their career. And I mean Republicans and Democrats alike. Let me tell you something, folks. I registered 2 years ago for a job as a Democrat, right? I have not voted almost 30 years. Personally. It ain't nothing out there tickling my fancy. And when Obama got in, I was the most proudest black man or brown man in the world. But guess what? The Republicans had the House and the Senate. So he didn't do jack nothing but an Affordable Care Act and some other things, and went out there and got the biggest terrorist of them all. He unalived Osama bin Laden. But those two things, that was just prevalent for him to do. Everything else, his hands was tied. Kamala Harris, I didn't vote for her, and she was a black queen. I know someone would say, come on, Works, she's a sister. Hey, it's not because she's a sister or black. It's what I think her values was, her core values was not for me and my family or my daughters. As a woman, as a leader, especially leader of the free world, United States of America. And damn sure, on the other side of the aisle, not J. Donald Trump. He is not someone I would want leading the free world of the United States. Great businessman. Great attributes for itself. Over the years, he done been in 100 rap videos, 100 rap songs. He done did business with a lot of different hip-hop stars, moguls, boxers. He went to court with Michael Jackson every day. Helped Whitney Houston, came to the wedding. Bobby and Whitney's wedding. Helped Mike Tyson. Minorities went to his casinos. So when they go out the race card, that's neither here nor there. That's that's your opinion on him. And he's doing a lot of different things that make you look at him sideways. But you know what, folks? Ain't nothing, nobody in the White House the last 16, 20 years have made any points for anybody who looks like me. Honestly. I get it when Obama came in there. It was a hole. He dug us out. He dug us out. Unemployment was so high, it was out the roof. He got it so low, it was gorgeous. The black man was working. The black woman was excelling. The economy was booming when Obama got up out of here. We could say that. J. Donald Trump took over. Oh my God. COVID hit. The country was really railed over and divided, split. Sleepy Joe got in there. First 100 days, got the vaccine. I don't know what else he did. I can't point nothing else out. But folks, my point is, go make your state and federal leaders. Call the offices. There's numbers out there. It's public record. They have, because they work for you, they have to talk to you, speak to you, and listen. Say, listen, my children, my family will not have SNAP. And SNAP is 75% of what goes in my house. Besides for me paying the bills. The hot water, heat, electricity. And gas, by the way. Can you donate to the Great American Food Bank? To the National WIC Program of America? Can you help lower healthcare costs, medicine that's needed, research for cancer, chemotherapy, kidney patients, which I'm one of them. I have one kidney all my life. Kidney failure runs through both sides of my family, plus diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Make these folks work for you, because less than 24 hours, maybe 18, it will be no more SNAP. And for certain states, they got stuff put away. For some states, Alabama, Florida, Texas, New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, Mississippi, all through Missouri, all through the Mississippi River, any city. Snap is going to be harder. Question. I'm telling you. Allegedly. I say allegedly because they might do something miraculously. Because right now, we don't need nothing to be said. We need something to be done. Nothing to be said. We need something to be done. America. That's my take on that. Let's get to the conversation at hand on relationships advice. On Street Savvy, the podcast, I'm Jay Works. Let's go. So, folks, I'm a married man. And if you are a married man, married woman, kudos to you. You're in a relationship. You're in something that you trust, something that you love, something that you can hold, something that you can understand, something that you want to be with for the rest of your life, I hope. For the men, I'm going to tell you something, because I'm married. I don't know where it's going to go from this day. I know where it's been since the first day. I've been married 16 years, been with my wife 20 years. And all ain't been sugar and sweet, or cream and sugar, however you want to put it. I done did my bullshit. I got my pig-headed ways. I got my distrust things, being dishonestly in certain things. But one thing I do got in common with my wife, I take care of these kids. I take care of her. And what I try to do is understand her and my children, because I'm only human. It's not about the vows. It's not about the oath. It's about what I love and respect and cherish. Because I'm not going to get nothing better than what I have or what I have seen the last 20 years. I guarantee you that. And I damn sure can't pay for the loving that I got the 20 years. Because I don't want what's out there. I don't want to pay for nothing that's out there. But what I want to do is say to you folks, in any relationship, especially a marriage, you need that bond. You need that understanding. If you're a man, you need to know the number one thing in any woman's life, since she was a little girl, since she was a teenager, then develop into a woman, is for a man to listen. Listen. I learned the hard way before I understood. I thought it was other things, especially humping. That's how I got a lot of kids. I didn't know understanding them is by listening first and having some passion and respect for them. I had to learn the hard way. But let me tell you something. When I did learn, oh boy, game changer. Game changer. And I tell you, I thought God punished me, and I didn't question. He gave me a lot of daughters, plenty of them. 8 of them. Several granddaughters. Yes, he gave me my boys. But he wanted to show me my womanizing or liking women for certain stuff that I need or I thought I need. That ain't what you won't do. I'm going to show you. And so, in saying that, every man in any relationship, marriage, friendship, entanglement, just wanting to be there, you should want to pay attention and listen. 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 One thing a woman wants you to do in life, especially in a relationship, you can't move forward if you want to be pig-headed, if you want to be always right. One thing I do have with my wife is argumentative. Oh, my wife is spiritual. My wife like to throw them hands. She like to throw things, break things, wreck things. But one thing she do know is I never bite my tongue for any slimness. The wrongs and the rights in my house, I try to justify it by do's and don'ts and respecting each other. Space. I have a woman who loves her kids dearly. I have a woman who would pick her kids over anything. Nightlife, anything. I have a woman who takes her kids everywhere she go, and they bigger than her. But I also have a woman who needs her space, who needs her me time, and her understanding to make sure her mind and her ability is matching up with her conversation. Because in a lot of us, we all have mental illness that we face, the adversity of understanding or trying to understand who we really are and what are we on this earth for to do. Are we on this earth just to bear kids? Just to have them? Just to have no break, no time? Can't spend your money you work with or you work on or you hustle for? You got to spend it on someone else? You got to take care of someone else? That's not the case. That may be the source of the solution of some of the stuff you got to do on this earth if you having kids, if you laying down and having them. But if you're in a relationship with a sambo husband and a courageous wife, like I am, you got to make ends meet the best way you know how. You got to sacrifice things that, woo, you didn't think you had to. You didn't understand because nobody gave us a handbook because none of us is perfect of being parents. And I tell anybody out there, as a parent in a relationship or husband or wife, put your first feet forward. Always speak up in the house. And number one thing is never let your house activity, good, bad, or ugly, and different, go outside. That means not chattering about your home stuff. That means giving a fuck about what you do and how you do it with your husband or your wife or your spouse or your boyfriend or your entanglement. Lexa off. And make sure you understand both sides. The ability to work, the ability to provide welfare, health care, child care, all of those things above. When you're in a relationship, it's not just you matters. All lives matters. Let me give you points. What I mean by that, just small points, because we've grown here, right? I figured that out a while ago. If I'm married to you or in a relationship with you, I'm not letting you go out the house smelling, looking bad, attitude at something, mad at something, discouraged, all of that. Hold up, hon. That ain't right. That don't look right. Is that you? I'm gonna spark a convo, a conversation, because you're my wife. You're my life. And I hope you will do it for me. Because if I let you go outside any type of way, or mad all the time, or disgruntled, I'm no good as a husband. And if you do the same for me or not, you're not being a satisfying wife for any life. I understand, and you should too, about respect and boundaries and listening to your spouse, your wife, or your husband. Because we only human and we only can take so much. Mental anxiety is within all of us. In all of us. Mental pressures is in all of us. Some more severity than others, especially in women with their monthly cycles, which have to handle our crazy asses, deranged, untrustworthy, the kids, some bills. You have you. You have to have space and love and respect and opportunity to listen. I'm no Dr. Phil. I'm no Oprah Winfrey. Of course not. I look good. Or Steve Harvey. I'm Jay Works. And I am human. But I am prepared to listen to what's around me and what's supposed to love me for me. Understandable and undeniable. And knowing my bullshit keeps me in hot water, or my greatness keeps me in parity and paired with something great. And number two of all, support. You got to support the one you lay down with. You can't support the ones that tolerate you. You got to support the ones that celebrate you. It's proven fact. I'm a businessman. Where I live with, my constituents, friends and families know that. I wear PD code all over. My adult brand all over. I talk that walk and talk that shit to be who I am today. Trust me, folks. I wake out the bed hurting every day. Diabetes, one kidney, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. God got me working on me. Because I'm not just living for me. I'm living for that generational wealth. Them 16 or more grandkids. Yes. Them 13 or more heads of children I have. Them 8 beautiful daughters. Them 5 handsome sons. That woman who's sometimes undeniable and sometimes I can't understand, but I listen to understand. I'm here for that. And I'm not the one to tell you go out and get a relationship. Hell no. I'm not the one to tell you go out and get married. Marriage is not for anybody. It's not for everybody. But I will tell you, if you get in a relationship and you get into marriage, put your all. Not your right hand, not your left hand, one of your hands. On what you need to do, not what you want to do. Understand, life is not checkers, it's chess. You don't checkmate your wife or your husband. You checkmate the bullshit before you get to the door. You don't deny respect. You earned it and give it because you want to receive it. Being volatile is the most biggest thing in a man's life. We think macho-ness is everything. Sometimes being soft and gentle in the middle can bring some understanding and clarity in your home. And you never want to be domestic. Violence. That'll get your ass nowhere. Trust me, I know about a couple things that in my younger years. And you never want to be conniving. You want to be understanding and respected. Because a woman can get devious. You heard R. Kelly's couple songs. When the woman's fed up, Lord help me. You got problems. You got big problems. You want to have a woman nice and easy and respectful who can understand and listen to you as well as you're going to listen to her. You want a woman to have your back, your front, your sides, as well as your empathy. And your ability to learn her is your ability to have that family right where it needs to be. Beside you. Not in front of you. Not in back of you. Beside you. I may have my ups and downs in my home. I'm sure a lot of us do. But the days that is happy and undeniable quiet and them bills are paid, it's a very somber day. Rain, sleet, snow, hell, your house is all right. Good morning, Miss Talisa, Miss Gibbons. Love you, cuz. But when you not being on board with that woman or that man, you're no good. When you going around people who just tolerate you because your pockets or what's in your pants or what's not, you got a problem. You have a huge problem, baby. God bless Philly Facility. Huge problem. My point when I'm trying to get to you, America, is respect, honesty, and loyalty. And listen. Listen to that man or woman. Especially if you're a man, you're going to listen to your wife or your girlfriend or your sneaky link. Or whatever you want to call your partner or relationship or entanglement. A la Jada Pinkett Smith. And that's no bull. That's no bull. Because let me tell you something what I do understand. It's life and the curveballs it gives you. I'm 50, right? I know what I did for the first 50. I know what I got to do for the next 50. It's one golden rule. It's to listen more, baby. Listen more. More education. More respect. More to give out. In blessings. And more PD code. That's my mission. That's my mission. I tell you, folks, if you don't love yourself, you don't love your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mama, or whoever you connected with in your relationship. No bullshit. We have to help each other, understand each other, undeniable. Healthcare, welfare. Zay, what's up, baby? Loyalty, honesty, bills, no bullshit, no bullshit. and listen. Because you listen, you may hear something. As the old folks say, you listen, you may catch something. My marriage is bent on me respecting my wife and her abilities to be who she want to be. Not who I want her to be, who she need to be for herself, regardless what the situation is. And I will hope my wife understands what I'm trying to do for the whole circle, for the family, and for my sobriety of anything, my liking. So us to get along, for us to keep moving this train. Some would say bus. Relationships are not made to be together. One thing I do know, because I've been around, relationships are made to be respected deeply. Friendship, business, family, marriage, entanglements, baby mothers, baby fathers, growth, wealth. Gotta have all that and more. You might sprinkle a little line every one time or two, but you're lying to catch up with you. You can't repeat a lie. Can't repeat it. You can't repeat a lie. I know a little bit of that. But one thing I do know is I'm going to keep that relationship with God first, wife second, and be honest with myself and work on them kids. Folks, relationships will make or break us. But one thing they will not do is make you not respect whoever you're trying to be with. I'm Jay Works. Please, ladies and gentlemen, like, subscribe, and share all these messages and blessings I give you. Today's segment, relationship advice, good or bad or ugly, take something from it. Look at me, 20 years. I may not be the best. I may got some shit with me. But there's a woman here who understands, or try to understand, knows that I love what I do in this house. And what I would do for her and these kids every day. Remember, pain is my adversary. God is my belief. Keisha is my wife. Undeniably, these kids are my responsibility. So God bless America. Keep listening to Street Savvy, the podcast, and that lovely host, Jay Works, me, myself, and I. And remember, folks, you always have the license to listen. God bless you, America, and stay focused and stay on your local and state and federal leaders. Stay on their ass. Trust me, they work for you.